First of all, I'd like to reiterate our great apologies for the little disruption in the program. We knew that the place called Rajouri is unpredictable, the weather is unpredictable, the people are unpredictable, but then we never knew that the day will start with this kind of a rain. But then this has made the occasion even more memorable because the rain always adds to romance to your adventures. So this is going to be a very academically romantic session that we are going to witness in the time to come. I was trying to see the theme of this particular conference because I have been witness to that horrible time of the COVID-19 when there was one industry which was most badly hit, and that was the industry of tourism and travel and tourism. Everything came to a standstill, and particularly the place like Jammu and Kashmir, which largely thrives on its tourist potential. I suppose this was probably the worst hit place all over the country. And then it was during that time that we thought we should make the best of the worst time. And therefore, what we did sitting at our homes, that we tried to organize many online sessions, online webinars. And if you remember, BGSBU has the distinction of organizing the maximum number of webinars, not only in the state of J&K, but all over the country. And for that, the credit goes to the faculty of the BGSBU, because even during that particular time when there was a tremendous amount of depression all over, they were thinking of focusing on academics. And of all those seminars which were organized, if I distinctly remember, there were quite a few of the seminars which were organized on how we can revive and save and put back on heels the totally derailed tourism and tourist industry. I must confess that I am not a person from that discipline. But having attended those webinars, it really educated me to quite an extent. And I could really understand the kind of innovative measures which people were trying to take during that particular time. The man contacts were reduced or were changed onto the robotics. The human contacts were minimized to the maximum extent so that the business as usual continues going there. And if there is one industry which has made the maximum number of innovations in the light of COVID-19 pandemic holocaust, it was the industry of travel and tourism. And therefore, this particular seminar that we are organizing now, post-COVID, should be the reminiscence of all those old days. This is the time we should put our own roadmap and see that how the best the tourism and tourist industry can flourish. I must tell our guests from outside that BGSBU, even though it is a relatively young university, but I can say proudly that it is very rich in terms of its achievements and attainments. We started with just 4 programs not very long ago, and then now we can boast of having as many as 72 different academic programs which this university does. Starting with just a few students and just a few faculty, we can now have as many as 2,500 students and more than 200 faculties. So it's been a meteoric rise. It's been a tremendous progress. And if you spend a little more time here, go around the surroundings of the university, you will find that this has been a very green and serene campus. And as I always say, that this is an ideal campus for academic pursuits. The Department of or Center of Tourism and Travel and Tourism has been a new induction in the list of the university. But then the kind of progress which is it making day in, day out makes us all feel very proud of its achievements. The team of the young dedicated people headed by Rana and his other associates are really putting their act together. And I am sure the day is not far when our tourism and travel department and center will really occupy a central position in the country. For this, I would like to compliment the entire staff member of that particular center. I wish them good luck. I pray that they march ahead with the same zeal and the same enthusiasm which they have been doing so far. And I can always assure you, on behalf of the university administration, that any effort that you try to make will always be backed by our support and blessings. I really don't want to take too much of your time. You must be more keen to hear to the experts there. So I would not like to stand too much in between you and those very rich academic sessions which I foresee happening shortly. So therefore, in the end, I'd like to wish a great success to the seminar, and to our guests from outside, I would like to extend a word of apology that in case they have encountered any kind of a difficulty, we can assure them that this was all inadvertent. Maybe when you come next time, things are going to be better. And in this context, I would definitely like to touch upon the kind of a bumpy journey that you must have taken traveling on this particular road. But I assure you, this has been beyond our control. But next time, definitely when you come, this is going to be something like a beautiful highway where you can drive with a glass in your hand full of water, not a drop is spilling out. Thank you very much.